thank you for that. I'm sure anybody and everybody that needs that help can start from there. Now, going on to this past Saturday, could you tell us a little bit more about that event, Walk for Education?
Absolutely. So the Walk for Education enabled UT students, undergraduate and graduate students, to build relationships with residents of East Knoxville, specifically the 5 Points area. And so enabled UT students to provide information to East Knoxville residents on their specific academic programs and educational opportunities for middle and high school students that they can utilize on campus. So I think it was a beginning step. It was one of the initial steps that needs to take place to build a relationship between the UT and East Knoxville communities.
Okay. Did you run into any snags along the way, before and during?
Snags. Everything ran smoothly. If there was a snag, maybe I just saw it as a part of the experience. It was a very positive experience for me personally. And I really can't even think of it. I can't think of a snag. Everything was positive.
Okay. Did you run into any critiques?
Any critiques? Actually, no. I think for this first walk, it was a learning experience. Everything was a learning experience. I really didn't know what to expect because I had not done a walk like this before, you know. And so there are things that I learned that we can hopefully adapt to a future walk. So that may be providing more information on two-year institutions or two-year schools, like Pella City. Providing more opportunities providing information on opportunities that UT has, you know, to help more younger kids, you know, to come in for a camp during the summer. More information on Project Grad, working more with the high schools in those communities. So working more with Austin East High School, Vine Middle School, and Green Elementary. So bring those stakeholders to the table, bring those individuals to the table. I think the event, it has the potential to grow into something bigger than I could imagine, you know, even before.
Potential. If it has the potential, I mean, what else are you as an individual going to do to grow and to adapt to the experience? I.e., like you mentioned that there could be high school programs. Do you have anything in mind?
Well, there are high school programs that already exist.
Mm-hmm.
So Project Grad has high school programs for Austin East High School students. And so I feel as if it's my responsibility to bring that stakeholder to the table, you know, to help participate in this event, because we're pretty much doing the same work. You know, and when you're stronger in numbers, you're stronger in alliances. The more people, the better, and more of an impact on the community. So.
What about those that may have said that part of the aims of the Walk for Education, i.e. including its name, Walk for Education, may have come across as uppity to some of the residents?
Okay. Well, education, I see education as the key. It's the starting point. You see what I'm saying? So we didn't necessarily force education upon anyone, you know. We greeted individuals and stated that we were here as UT students looking to build a relationship between the UT and East Knoxville communities. We represented education in ourselves by being there, by being UT students, representing the hope for education for someone who may not have access to the resources that we have as UT students, someone who may want access to those resources. And so we embody education in ourselves.
You do understand that that can still come across as uppity to someone?
It doesn't, though. But I believe that's relative. That's an individual's opinion to see it as uppity or not.
Okay. Okay, well, thank you, J. Reid. I'm glad you decided to participate with us, and I hope you continue to participate with us, and thanks.
No problem. Thanks. Are you ready to just ask that question?
Is there anything in particular that you think all undergrad or minority students at the University of Tennessee campus and the area should know?
I guess first of all, I want to applaud the work that notinclash.com is doing to actually bring, maybe to highlight, maybe areas of concern or areas of interest for undergraduate students, specifically minority and black students. I find it to be very important for the black community at UTN, whichever university you come from, to maintain a close relationship. That means maintaining a close relationship inside and outside of the classroom, because we all helping each other's success when it comes down to we have a shared experience as minority and black students, especially on predominantly white campuses. So I find it to be very important for us to establish those relationships, maintain those relationships, and the work you all are doing, publicize, the effects of those relationships and the benefits. So that's all I would like to say on that. But I applaud notinclash.com on the work that they do for black students specifically at UT.
Any other comments you might want the audience to know?
Shoot for the stars. Aim high, dream big.
Okay.
Too much to say. Okay.